married to my sister, and I have a pet sheep on the side.
Oh. Wait, is that where my lamb chop went?
That's where it's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? You got a little lamb chop, you got a little sister wife. What you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying?
It's one, I forgive you, it's part of your culture. I had to do this training for my job about culture and respecting people's culture. And that's part of your culture. So if you want to fuck sheep, I'm not going to judge you. It's okay, Steve. By the way, say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing?
Where's Saša from?
Croatia, right? He doesn't know.
He's from all over the world.
No, I'm from Yugoslavia, but
if you would have stuck with the Croatia, I could have said
no. Yugoslavia. I was born in Yugoslavia, but it doesn't exist anymore. So
true.
I'm stuck with Croatia.
You guys almost won the World Cup a couple years ago, man.
Oh yeah,
it was probably big there.
I won a lot of money on that game.
Yeah. Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Money.
It's if he's in Croatia, you can say "Zdravo, kako se," and he'll know.
No. You can't say "Zdravo." That is against the rules.
It's against the rules. Why not? Oh, because that's Serbian.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, so is it a problem then that the Joker is my favorite basketball player, Nikola Jokic?
Who is that?
Oh man,
I know who it is.
He's from Serbia. You got a problem with that?
Yeah.
You got a problem with that? Okay. All right.
He sucks, but okay.
What?
Whatever.
What? He almost averaged a triple-double. You seen him pass in the lane? Bro, he makes him crash in the lane. He throws out an assist out to the wing, and bam, three-pointer all day. Jamal Murray from the corner.
NBA kind of sucks, so...
It does a little bit.
Yeah, I thought you guys liked the WNBA.
Oh yeah, they're excellent. That's excellent basketball. That's the best.
I don't know. I've been enjoying the lingerie football league. So
if you actually watch international basketball leagues, they're way better because they're way more physical. I like it.
So I want to say thank you for being
Shut
on
up,
the
Steve.
show tonight there, Mr. Saša.
Del boy.
Del boy.
Yeah, Steve, get it right.
Yeah. Or someone in the chat said Mr. Glass.
Well, where can I see the chat? I can't see it. Oh, here it is.
Oh, I think he's looking at the Zoom chat. Are you looking at the Zoom chat, or are you on Steve's channel?
I don't know. I'm looking at the Zoom group chat.
Oh, here. I'll give you the link. So I'll put it in that Zoom chat so that you can see. Actually, Steve should probably do it because now it's gonna fuck up our. Oh well, too late.
Okay.
Too late.
Too late to fall in love. You know what I'm saying?
Too late to apologize. It's too late. Sorry.
Did you just say too late to fall in love? What are you channeling fucking Def Leppard?
Is that a song?
Yes.
Yes, it is, Steve.
Come on.
Wow.
That isn't even a real person.
Who
is Def Leppard? Come on.
Are you fucking for real? Right? I hope you're. Yeah, he's kidding.
He's kidding.
Yeah,
You douche nozzle.
That was before my time, man. That was like in 1920.
Bro, I like Def Leppard, and I'm like 7 months older than you.
My heart, man. Def Leppard from the 80s, 82, 83.
I don't even know.
And still rocking. They're doing a show in Vegas.
What years are?
Hey, Del Boy, I want to apologize in advance that Steve convinced you to come to this debauchery that we call a live show.
No. That's why I came.
Oh, he likes the debauchery. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I do want to say thank you though, because it's pretty late there, isn't it? You said it's like 3 a.m.
No. My shift starts at 2, so it is normal.
No big deal then.
No. I have to walk my dog at 4, so I have only 1 hour.
That's perfect. So
he's fucking with you, Steve. God, you're an idiot. Jeez.
Hey man, I walk my dog at 4 too, so I get it. You know.
He was even smiling, and you didn't fucking realize he was joking with you. Oh my God, you're so fucking dumb.
My mental capacity is a little low at the moment. Okay.
Hey, Fictitious has a good question for Mr. Delboy.
No. I'm not answering his question. So.
Sorry, next. Fictitious. He said next. So, are you machining the rain? Is what he asked, and I think you might have seen that, and that's why you told him no. The rain RTA. I think people are trying to figure out who's producing Jay Hayes' RTA.
Oh shit! No. I did talk to Jay about it, but we don't have a room to fit him in. So.
Do you have room to fit me in?
No, to fit him in. Not him, but his RTA.
Oh, shit. So we're still on for later.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
2036, 37.
That works. That'll work.
You'll be as old as me by the time it gets made.
No, I won't be that old. Who are you kidding?
It's going to be a while before we're that old.
Yeah, come on.
50-some years.
We got to live 2 more of our lives first.
26 years. Yeah. You'll be my age.
I don't think that happens. What's that? I don't even know what that means.
Well, Steve will be 28 then. So.
What happened? 26 years from now, I'll only be 28. So I'm like a more modern miracle. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm bullying Steve. People are mad that I'm bullying you, Steve.
Fine, man. I can take it.
Is it Robert jumping on your ass?
No, Robert.
Oh, he's suspicious. All right.
Robert will help me bully him.
Hey, so they want to hear about the theatro drop.
Draw.
No, I want to hear too. What's up?
Yeah, I want to also hear. What's up?
Nothing. It is not ready yet for. It is ready for production, but not for sale.
Not ready for sale yet.
I mean, we have like 5 projects at the moment, but Teatro will be the first one out. So.
What else do you have coming?
What are you prepping for the? Hey, is Eric over there prepping for the preview? I just saw him ripping paper towels.
No, I'm getting the. I thought it was the Kleenex. I just can't see things, you know.
You need something to wipe up.
Yeah. If the screen shuts off, you know what I'm doing.
Punching the munchkin.
I call it my midget. Thank you.
Hey, you gotta be more
PC.
friendly.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Well, I was gonna say that it's actually kind of ironic that it wears the same glasses as Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seriously, you want to see? I'm just kidding. I don't want to blind you all.
Where did Bill go? He went to the.
No, I had to step out for a minute because my wife was delivering me a cup of coffee.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, he was really grabbing Kleenex too. He didn't want to look bad after making fun of me for it. All right, let's see the preview so I can get to going. You know? No preview.
I saw it already. So. No,
Tell us more about this.
This is the final prototype. So this is not the production model. It will change a little bit from the outside, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't even know how to explain it. So can you see it?
Yeah.
So there is absolutely no threads on it. It is only. It uses like little slots, little breaks. You know, it has 4 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and stuff like that. You know.
So it kind of press fits. Kind of just presses together. Yeah.
And it is really firm. You know. So if I, for example, I want to change my coil, I just close the. I hope I turn it on the right way, or it will leak all over. But so I just close the liquid control, turn it, and sorry, I'm unscrewing it. Okay, I needed to do it like this. So that's it.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
I hope you see it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's
So-
badass. I like that.
And you get the full dripper deck inside,
Oh, shit.
so
Cool.
you can fit absolutely anything in there, you know. So
So it's gravity fed then? The liquid comes down instead of.
yeah, I don't know if you see the little Alten part.
You have to really explain it for Steve because he's a little slow.
So-
Super slow. Slow motion.
So
He's actually really smart, but
it basically fits into this small plastic part, and on the bottom you have two pretty large holes where your cotton. You basically don't have to. How do I explain it? You don't have to be careful about the cotton. You know where to place it. You just stick it.
yeah,
in.
the wicking, you just kind of put it in there like
Yeah,
a normal RDA.
It falls directly on the holes.
Oh, that's cool.
Like a default, you know. That is why it is taking this long, you know. So we used to make cuts, you know, before. So every I don't know month and a half, you know, you make some adjustment, and people that bought it before get upset, you know, because they pay
Yeah.
like 150, 60 euros or $180 or whatever. So we decided to really use it, change everything, change everything before production, you know. Because
So-
when you are using it, the idea pops up in your head, you know. So
How,
No, I like the fact
you
that
are
you can access
you are
the back
constantly
of them.
changing. You are constantly changing, you know.
how long you been working on it?
It is. What month is it?
Fuck.
This-
What month is it? It's
Gonna
September,
be
but
October
almost
tomorrow.
October. Yeah, tomorrow's
Yeah,
October.
we are working on it since February.
Where?
Wow.
Damn.
You know what? That long working on it, and it's still a game changer. I like the fact that you can access your deck without having to dump your juice, and I like
Yeah.
that because, like the dwarf, I got that, and my first build, I fucked it up, and it was burning and hitting funny, and I had to dump the whole tank just to get to the build so I could change the build out.
Yeah, and what is really, you know, you can control your liquid flow with just the turn of the cap, you know. So
It's super nice.
yeah, but if you open it just a little bit, you get like because the wicking holes are pretty large. So when you open it a little bit, you of course get less juice in it, you know. If you open it all the way, you can vape it like 120, 40 watts, you know. No
Yeah.
problem. I'm vaping it. I'm at 50 right now. So
It's
you can do basically whatever, you know. And we managed to feed so you can do from 1 millimeter air hole. So you have plenty of options for air, you know. And you can have just one side open, the other side open, both sides open, and you can adjust your air holes from the one side or a slot from the other side. So you can basically do whatever you want, you know.
And the overall diameter, 22 millimeter or 24?
22.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait, you can use it as an RDA as well, or no?
I don't see the need for it, but Van, my partner,
Mhm.
not my life partner, but my business partner,
Hey, we don't have.
yeah, he wants to do it. I don't want to do it, so we will see where
I
that
think
leads.
it's kind of a good option, though. You know what I mean? For some, I mean, I know it's meant to be an RTA, but it's kind of like a nice little side.
Yeah, it is just a top cap because you already have two O-rings on the bottom that hold the one is securing so liquid doesn't leak, and the other one is securing the airflow ring. So
I guess
it is basically the dripper deck, you know. So
I guess like it's kind of hard to determine like what the real need is, right? So
no, it is not about that. We don't really care if we sell 1 or 2 or 5. This is not our main income, you know. So we can do whatever. So
what do you do like other machining stuff as your main?
We are involved in a lot of things, but you know, I don't know how to explain this, but you cannot. We are not at liberty to speak on it, you know. So
oh damn,
yeah, because other people would be upset if, you know. So for example, you're making. Sorry?
What, Bill?
Building nuclear housing over there.
No. For example, if you are building an RDA and you need help, you know, you are not good with SolidWorks, or you don't know how to make step files or machine or everything like that, you know, if we can fit you in, we will fit you in.
I see what you're saying.
And if you
if you need to break,
I mean, we are doing this since 2010. So,
did you do machining before that at all, or any kind of? Yeah, no, before vape.
No. I sold fruits and flowers at the wholesale center in Zagreb.
Big difference.
Roman does that too. He sells oranges.
Who does that?
I don't want to fuck with him if he ain't here. That's not right.
So you went from selling fruits to machining nice RDAs.
No. I'm not machining. I don't have anything to do with that shit. I just watch the machines.
Sure.
You know, someone else set it up and everything. I don't know. I don't have any idea how it is done, or I don't know anything about it. You know, it is dirty first of all. So
Robert Riggins on it. He's a technical advisor.
Yeah.
Well, that's actually a real title. Like, he's making sure shit's going right.
Yeah, I have a title. It is marketing something. I'm not sure.
He said marketing something.
Better than the fruit seller.
I remember one of the worst days of my lives. I don't know if you remember this, but I dropped my poet inserts down the drain when I was cleaning it. Oh, really?
I remember.
Oh, dude, it was so bad. Everybody was making fun of me so hard.
Yeah, it is not the weirdest thing I heard. So.
And then it was the work drain, and like the next day it backed up from something else happening, and so I wasn't able to like unscrew the pipe, and it sucked. Oh yes, oh yeah. I'm gonna go hide in a corner. Bye.
Hey, there's Philly. Oh,
finally, he's gone, man.
All right, I got a question. Unrelated to the topic we've been talking about. Has anybody else been getting tons of friend requests from people in the vape industry?
I don't know. I've been getting more.
Yes.
More than
I've been getting a lot of them. Fucking Eric.
So, hey, let me ask you something, Del boy. That we were kind of talking about what's going on over here. How is it over where you're at with like banning and stuff? Do they even do that?
They don't ban, but we have so many rules that your flavor ban, for example, I do understand that it is upsetting, but compared to what they done here, it is like nothing.
Well, can you tell us a little bit more? What do you mean?
I mean, you can't buy a 60 milliliter bottle of 3 milligram liquid. You know, you can't even buy 20. You can only buy 10.
10 milliliters.
So shit, I'm burning that in a day.
Yeah. If it has nicotine in it, it can go over 10 milliliters, and you have to file for some TPD shit and everything. That is why I gave my liquids to company, and I just get the, how do you say it, cream.
Yeah.
I just get the percentage, So.
Sure. Yeah. So you have to abide by TPD laws then.
Yeah. Your tank capacity can be over 2 milliliters. That's the other thing, and you also have to get the TPD approval for it. So, and it is. I mean,
now do skunk mods fall under that TPD rule?
Everything falls under TPD.
Well, that's what I'm saying is you can't have more than 2 mils in a squonk bottle as well.
Yeah,
that's what he just fucking said, Bill. Thank you.
I mean, people lie on the application, So
of course,
there is ways around it, but if they start to implement the TPD rules for real, then we are all fucked.
They have
I can swear on the
show. You can say whatever the fuck you fucking want.
We don't really necessarily like it, but
what the fuck are you talking about?
You know what I mean?
I'm a potty mouth.
Yeah, I can smell.
You have very delicate sensibilities.
Yeah, I'm delicate like a flower.
I don't swear a lot in English because I learned my English watching cartoons. So
really,
yeah,
that's kind of cool. That's how I learned my English too. My mom didn't teach me shit.
You probably learned from SpongeBob, huh?
No, Scooby-Doo, thank you. Yeah. Right-ro.
Nah, but so actually I feel like what's going on right now though, I was seeing just a lot of stuff that's very irritating. So I wanted to hear like a different aspect from someone who's in a different country, I guess.
Yeah. I mean it is unnecessary, that is for sure, So it is not something how do I explain? It is based on lies and not facts. So
yep.
It is fucked up, but I mean there is ways to get around it, but like DUI or whatever. If you want flavors, you can do short fills, for example, like we do here.
What is that?
So you buy your flavorings separately in a 120 milliliter bottle, and then you just add your base and nicotine on it, So
then just mix it yourself.
Yeah.
See,
but you can still get your favorite liquid, So if you like something, you get bottles already filled with mixed flavorings, so you just add the base in it, and it is much cheaper.
I just wonder how many people are gonna want to really do that. You know what I mean? I will if that's the case.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
wait a second. Did Billy just suggest an e-liquid other than Sad Boy? I'm sorry.
He must be real sad, boy. Sorry. So I was always curious, where did the Van&Del name come from? Because I'm looking at your name, right? Like your government name. Where the fuck is that? A nickname? What?
Yeah, a nickname.
Nickname?
From English show Only Fools and Horses.
Oh.
I got it pretty early in my web game. I mean, I got it first when I was a kid, so I was always selling something, and it never worked. So, like a character from the show.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see. I don't know why I never connected that.
I had something I was going to ask, but I can't remember what it was, man.
What size underwear do you wear?
Yeah. What oh yeah, you said something, someone in the chat said that they love your self-proclaimed terrorist accent.
Oh. Fuck them. Just ignore the peasants in the chat.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, fuck them."
I was gonna ask him to say, "I must break you."
I'm not Russian.
I know. You know what? The funny part
My
is,
girlfriend is, but what?
No, I have a friend, and she's from Croatia, and we actually had a T-shirt made up for her that said, "No, I'm not Russian."
Bill, nobody believes you have friends. Come on.
Everybody who hears that Slavic accent automatically assumes you're Russian.
Yeah. I have like 3 days drive to Russia, so not even close.
No.
But we all come from the same place, so I guess it is genetic or something. I don't know. But we don't understand each other. Totally different languages. But there is something called inter-Slavic language. They just made it up. So yeah, and we can all understand each other, even though we don't understand each other when we are speaking our own languages. They made a language so we can all understand each other.
And what is that? Is like a mixture of all of them or something?
No. It is a new language. It is called Inter-Slavic. It is insane. I know. I don't know how to explain. You have to
Google it.
Google it, and
I'm about to.
It is really weird,
Inter-Slavic.
Yeah, you can even understand Polish people, which is mission impossible.
I'm Polish. Thank you. A little bit.
With
yeah, I have some family that's still in Poland, and yeah, I don't fucking. And even my Irish family, they speak English, and I don't understand what the fuck they're saying.
The more they drink, it's the harder it is to understand them.
Sounds like West Virginian. You're just describing right there.
What the fuck?
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah, see, you know what I'm doing. I'm reading about the Inter-Slavic. Inter-Slavic is a zonal constructed language based on the Slavic languages. Its purpose is to facilitate communication between representatives of different Slavic nations, as well as to allow people who do not know any Slavic language to communicate with Slavs. So you're telling me, according to this Wikipedia, that I would be able to understand what you were saying?
Yes and no. I mean,
that was crystal clear.
I understand it because apparently I'm Slavic, but I didn't talk to anyone, English or American or whatever. So I'm not really sure that they would understand it.
I think the inter-Slavic language would be more suited to someone who already speaks a Slavic language.
Yeah, exactly.
To communicate with others.
Yeah.
So you need at least some type of knowledge base.
I guess so. Yeah.
I just realized she gave me the cup of hearts all over it.
I mean,
real manly.
It's cute on you, man.
Nebo. I don't know. The Wikipedia article gives some examples.
No, anytime I look up a new language, the first thing I do is look up the curse words, because that's the easiest way to get a grip on a language.
Brat is brother. Brat, or is it brat? Brat is brother. Brat. It does. It says hard, like use the hard ending, or brat.
About hard stuff. You've been on the corner before.
Yeah, I have. So it's also showing that the reason they use that word is because in like all the different Slavic languages, it's like brata, bratu, bratum, brate.
Ratatouille.
Yeah.
And that's why you guys all understand it.
Yeah.
I see.
Every word is similar,
Not the same, but similar.
Yeah.
Louis asked if it's past your bedtime, Saša. Ain't it past your bedtime, he said.
Who?
Louis Nicolette.
Yeah, I'm ignoring him as well, so.
You just have a list of peasants that you don't answer to?
Yeah, I have some guys from high-end vaping forum I don't want to talk to, so.
I don't blame you, man.
Especially that Stan guy. That fucking guy.
He's on top of this.
Whew. He's
Stan is on my shit list until he says "lush," like he's supposed to say it.
Lush. Louis Nicolette is on my shit list until he gives me that luscious head of hair.
That ain't never happening.
Are you sure?
I thought Louis was a girl for like 3 months, I think.
You know, it's funny. So did I. Yeah. When I would see him in chats, just the little picture, you know, you can't see it blown up. When you see it blown up, you know he's not a girl. But the little avatar in chats. And then the first time, like, I saw him on Facebook or we got added on Facebook, I don't know, saw him somewhere on Facebook. I was like, wait, what? Is that the same Louis Nicolette? No, what? Oh.
It's just locks, man. Locks of joy. You know what I'm saying?
You were going to say locks of love. Why didn't you?
I was going to say that, but I just felt like I'm not going to bring that into this, you know?
Oh. Because that's a charity?
Yeah.
Lots of love, no homo.
Yeah. Now it's pause. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pause. You know what I'm saying?
I fucking hate building RBAs, but anyway, I feel like Del Boy over there is actually a gangster at night.
Straight up mafia.
I feel like it. I feel like that's why he's up so late.
Yeah, getting ready to break legs.
I feel like underneath his desk right now is 2 dead bodies.
And
he's going to collect protection money.
Oh, look, he's like, how do you know that? See? Well, I knew it.
He's just making sure they're still dead and not reaching up behind them.
Something him and Bill have in common. You know what I mean?
No, this might sound weird, but you actually remind me a lot of my little brother's dad when he was younger. We have different dads. You look a lot like him. It kind of freaks me out a little bit, actually. A little bit, yeah.
He's not like me. I don't keep my dead bodies in the house. They're all at the Silver Mine down Route 15.
He's he's Russian and Portuguese, so but it's the looks I'm talking about, not not the way you guys talk.
When I shave and grow my hair, I look completely different. You know,
looks like Louis Nicolette.
Yeah, they could be twins. Oh shit. Yeah, no.
I just like this look because, you know, no one asks you anything. So.
That's why I still keep my hair and my mustache like this, because everybody who walks by me thinks I'm still a cop for some reason.
You look like a cop.
Yeah, I could see that.
I can see it.
Sure.
Yeah. Either a cop or a pedophile, one of the two. Maybe a racist.
Maybe all three.
All three, baby. Yeah, all three.
He could be all three at once.
And pedophiles. It's all good.
So he pulls over children in his police car and brings them to go to his KKK rallies. I got
it! No, it's only the little black children. That's
oh, fuck.
What did he say? Not white children? Phil, I thought you were an equal opportunity hater.
I hate everybody equally. It is true.
He does.
I'm just a douchebag. I admit it.
When I learned that a bastard was someone who didn't know their dad, I was like, I'm a bastard. Yes.
No, I actually had a lady at a bar one time look at me and she goes, "You're an asshole." I was like, "No, I am a prick. It took me a long time to attain that title. You should address me as due."
Oh.
So
that's the way I look at it.
You have a fangirl in the chat there, Saša. You got Wendy Blank said she fangirls over you. So she's not in the peasant list, right?
Oh no.
Not the ladies. The ladies.
When Louis was a girl, he was also not on the shit list, you know. So.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh shit! I almost want to bring Louis on here now. Is that allowed? Or we
bring him on.
What's he doing?
Available, bring him on. See if he can get himself off the peasant list.
Well, Mitch made it in the room. Hey, Mitch.
Hello.
I gotta turn on the fan. I'm roasting in here.
I'm roasting in here. Is that why your hair's red?
I'm over here sweating like a fresh buck box in a forest fire.
Mitch Green, Vapeaholics Anonymous, what's up?
Louis said, "Ouch, the hits keep coming."
Actually, Wendy's blushing now. She said.
Uh-oh.
Because
I think we should bring Wendy on.
That would be that's a good idea. She could really fangirl out.
Many women. I think we've only had one woman on here, and that was what's her name?
Eric.
Tennessee girl.
Kimmy
Vapes. That's it. I couldn't remember the crazy redhead. Other than me.
I was gonna say, first you describe me, now you describe you. I mean, what's going on?
I don't know. I can't see the chat on my mobile, so I don't know why.
You can't?
Can see.
Weird.
I don't know. Also, when I watch your show, like from last week, like when it was, I watch it on the next day, you know.
Sure.
So I also don't see the chat.
It's because Steve blocks people who are from other countries because he's racist.
Yeah. I'm a nationalist, I guess.
Yeah, that is not racist. Racist would be if
that's true.
I was black or Chinese or.
That's Bill's MO.
That's me. Bill. Yeah, I'm sorry, I get them confused.
I'm a nationalist, is what they're trying to say. I guess.
Steve's a nationalist, and you're a racist.
I'm from the country of West Virginia. If you don't know where that's at, it's a small
deep south.
Deep middle south, but it's more.
I don't know where it is. I just watch movies, so.
Sure, it's most. If you ever see movies, it's probably summed up with like a couple words, and that's like.
He fucked his sister. That's what movies about West Virginia.
In Europe, we call that Welsh.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm also Welsh. Thank you. I'm like not a. So it's funny is I'm not a large portion of anything. I'm like 10% of like 10 different things. I did my DNA test, and that's what it said. And it said I was Welsh. Was one of the 10%ers.
Yeah, Welsh are connected with goat sex, or that is their like superpower, you know.
That's same as West Virginia. That's
sounds like West Virginia, good old Western Virginia.
You know? I can't say none. I did my DNA test. It literally came out like 85% Irish.
I thought you were gonna say 85% sheep.
No, it says 85%.
I thought he was gonna say 85% racist.
No, it was like seriously, it was like 85% Irish. 10% English and 5% African American. I was like, where the hell did that come from?
So you hate yourself now?
Yeah, just from the waist down. Just
you look German to me.
He does look, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He does look German. The red hair looks Irish, but like your actual.
No, that is also German.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, What
he's not weird enough, but
this is he has
to work on himself, you know.
This is kind of interesting. What does Steve look like? What do you think Steve looks like?
Steve?
No, I mean
like,
what?
He looks like a guy we used to beat up in school, you know. Lock him in the foot locker, or I don't know.
Steve looks Welsh to me.
Steve does look a little Welsh, doesn't he?
Saying that I'm Dutch.
You're Dutch?
No, I don't know what I am, man. I'm mostly, here.
Here? Is that what you just said? Or did you say pure?
Both.
Whoa! We got another Bill on our hands.
What happened?
He called himself pure.
So, as much as I like talking about where we're all from, that was a nice segue to. I'm sure that most people might know this, but how did you start getting into vaping and stuff?
Oh, I started when almost nobody vaped. So
when he realized he could make some money.
No, that was like 3 years after that, you know. So I had respiratory issues and stuff like that. So, and I smoked like I smoked 2 packs a day since I was 15. So it was, and on top of that, I had the respiratory issues. So this was the only way I could leave the cigarettes, So I started in like 2007, beginning of the 2008, something like that.
And then what got you into actually manufacturing products?
Because everything sucked, So you couldn't buy like decent anything, So I think it was on the ECF or it was UK Vapors. I'm not sure. It was like the beginning of the forums, So there was like a group of people that shared the different ideas, and that's it. Actually, I made liquids first, So
is that how you met your partner too?
Yeah. He won some strawberry custard on the like prize game, So that is how I met him, and he's little weird, He's an engineer and real smart, so yeah.
Man.
They're their own breed.
Yeah. Really weird people.
Like Stan.
Yeah. That's good. That's a good reference.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah,
he doesn't wear weird hats. So
a lot of people in the European nation, all the nations there's some heavy fucking smokers overseas.
Yeah, everybody smokes. It's
like the 80s here in US.
Well, for example, in Serbia, everyone smokes. You can smoke at gas stations. You can smoke at restaurants. I mean, it is.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but it is freedom, It is your choice.
Yeah, I agree.
Do whatever the fuck you want. I
agree. I'm an adult. If I want to choose my own way to die, I'll do it. I don't care if it'll kill me. If I'm happy, just leave me the fuck alone.
I mean, when you start telling people what to do, where do you draw the line?
That's true.
I mean, you can't do bungee jumping. You can't do, I don't know, kiting. You can't do. You are not allowed anything. I mean, it is stupid to tell people to,
I agree. Louis Nicolette and Marco both said that you sound Russian to them.
Yeah, Marco can suck my dick. So
lucky.
Yep. Oh, hey, that
right in the head, man.
I think that's the bigger issue, though. If you think about it, it's like it's not just a vaping issue. It's about like
freedom.
It's being told what to do as an adult.
Yeah.
Where there's so many other activities we do on a daily basis that could be considered dangerous. You know what I mean? So it's like, where do you draw the line? Like you said, because it almost just it infringes on your freedom.
I mean, even with kids, you have parents at home.
Yep.
Why would government tell kids what to do? You have your parents, let them raise you. If they fuck up, they fuck up. It would not be the first time, So.
Well, I think kids need to learn from stuff too, man. If you're going to be sheltering kids as babies.
Okay, they have school. In school, they have teachers. So let them teach them. So.
See, but that was what I was trying to say the one week we were talking about it. I don't want the fucking government raising my kids. I'll raise my own fucking kids.
Exactly.
And no offense, I think a lot of the parents out there take up the fucking mantle, take up the torch, and raise your fucking kids.
Yep.
Exactly.
Let them go. That's the problem. You're letting the government raise your kids, and no offense, within the next 3 generations, you're all going to be subservient to the government.
Oh, he's going to start talking shit about millennials again.
No, I'm not talking about any millennials. I'm talking about 3 generations after the millennials.
I feel like you put
like be participation trophies all the way back to 10th place.
You keep bear
traps. Oh fuck! Did I upset him or something?
No, that's Bill.
No,
that's normal. Okay.
I'm a dick.
He has a very short fuse, if you will.
And it's on his head. You can see it.
Well, let me ask you something then.
I'd show you my fuse, but I don't want to get us banned off of YouTube.
It's too tiny to see on this camera anyway. So
yeah.
Hey. You know what? It's at least bigger than a piece of rice. That's all I care about.
Barely.
That's a good goal, really. You know what I mean? That's something to aim for.
Went from white rice to long grain rice.
Sorry, we're interrupting Steve from doing something structured. Sorry.
No. I just wanted to ask if
he's got a desk and all of a sudden he's important.
Yeah. I need to get a fucking gavel, man. Fucking break this shit show up. Start laying down the goddamn law. Nah, but for real. Other than like the American news, I mean, when you get news about vaping where you're from, is it the same bullshit as here?
Same.
Yeah.
I mean, even my mother, she's like 74, 5, I don't know. And every time some bullshit came up in the news, she's messaging me, so you will die, you will, but I don't know. It is stupid, and it is futile, to even get upset about it. I mean, we all get upset about it, but it has no, how do I say it?
Effect,
yeah, that's right. They will do whatever they want to do, so.
No, I agree, and like Wendy said, teenagers push the boundaries of what is acceptable. But lately, kids don't want to be responsible for their own actions. When I was a kid, and I'm not going to speak for Saša because I know he's probably younger than I am, but when we were kids, we at least had.
He's definitely younger than you are, Bill. Are you kidding me?
That's not joking.
I don't.
That's
think so,
not very hard to do. And when you were a kid,
here's my issue is when we were younger, you would push the boundaries, but you always had that little alarm in the back of your head going, if I push it too far, I'm going to get my ass handed to me.
That's called schizophrenia.
Kids don't have that now. I missed the joke.
He said that's called schizophrenia, Bill, when you hear that voice in the back.
But honestly, kids don't have that nowadays. Like, if a cop walks up to a kid and says, show me your ID. Now, there is a federal law that says if you are an adult and you are out in public, you are supposed to have ID on you at all times. If an officer of the law asks for that ID, it is your duty to present it immediately. Now, kids nowadays, a cop walks up, let me see your ID. Kids are like, I don't need to show you my ID. I didn't do nothing wrong. You can't do that shit. They push it way too far that they think they're walking. Every kid nowadays thinks they're fucking royalty walking around, that everybody should kiss their ass. And that's the problem nowadays.
Well, in defense of those kids, when I was 16 years old, I had just gotten an assault charge, and then I was out robbing a house, and the police officer walked up to me and wanted to see my ID, and I said no.
I understand that because you were staring at the fucking reason to.
And he did. I went to jail that night. Fuck.
Yeah, but people don't realize that nowadays. Like this shit, I just pro stop and check IC. I have no idea what that means. But like, you are allowed to videotape a police officer even if they have you pulled over. Yes. But it's people take it to the extreme, and that's the problem, because these kids, no offense, I believe there is a direct correlation to the amount of snotty ass kids we have with the decrease of spankings in the world. Put a foot in their ass, straighten them out while they're a kid.
Okay, so I agree and disagree with you there. I know that's not really the topic, but my son has never been spanked, and he's a straight A student and a superstar athlete. And
but you did a good job as a parent. You raised your fucking kid. That's the difference. I didn't have to spank my kid.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
just the fucking fear of it.
Yeah, He didn't know I wasn't going to. I just never had to. So
I kind of agree with you and disagree with you. I would get hit if I was doing some.
Me too.
Shit.
I got the shit beat out of me.
I mean,
yeah.
But I think like the whole picture of everything is it's like it shouldn't be the government telling the kids that they can or can't do it. Be parents.
Now, here's
story.
the question, because we've kind of like poor Saša. Now, are they having the same problems where you're at with the younger generations?
Nope. We don't care about the younger generations. I mean, for example, in Italy, France, or Germany, or England, or Ireland, it is totally different than in, for example, Croatia, I don't know, Serbia, Bosnia. It is totally different. We have different upbringings, you know. It is in, or for example, in Greece, I mean, they have more money.
Yeah.
But we are kind of much freer than them, you know. We have some liberties that they don't have, you know. It is sometimes irritating, but you know, you have to. I don't know even how to explain. For example, you go to football match, you know what you call soccer, and there is always like fights and shit like that. I don't know. You, for example, in effect, you hit a cup. They don't kill you for it, you know. So you just spend the night in jail. They'll let you out the next day, you know. So
that's way different than here. That's for sure.
Not even in jail, in police station. So they will rough you up a little bit. So, but that's it.
They just detain you.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been beaten up by a cop. That's for sure. But I deserved it, to be honest. I was a shithead, so. Yeah.
Always remember that term detained is a really, really fucking gray area when it comes to the law. Because detained means, hey, can you come here for a second?
Yep.
All right. Now, if I look at you and I say, hey, you, get over here right now. As a police officer, I just took away your First Amendment right. You are officially given an order by a police officer. So technically, I'm taking away your First Amendment right. That's why police officers never say, get over here, come here. They always say, hey, can you come here for a second? Let me talk to you. That's why they do that, because basically they're detaining you without arresting you and taking away your First Amendment rights.
Matt Oswald said in Switzerland, the legal vaping and smoking age is 16, so they don't have an issue with. So that's kind of an interesting thing to think about.
Oh, an interesting, different take.
Yeah, kind of just interesting.
Yeah, that part is even if, you know what, my mother-in-law brought up a point about vaping, and what she said is lift the vaping age. She goes, you know what, every so often generations smarten up and they do things differently. Like all of us smoked when we were younger. We figured out it was bad for you, so we all stopped. I'll guarantee you, if all these kids that want to vape, let them vape. I'll guarantee you in another 20 years, they'll all stop.
Well, I think something that gets to me is, I don't know about you guys, but when I started smoking cigarettes, and I've said this before, but like I wasn't enticed by the colors of the packaging or
right. No,
stuff is like my friend smoked, my mom smoked, so I was more enticed to do it as a social thing. So when they say it's marketed towards kids, I don't really agree with that, to the most part. You know.
No, you're right. When I started vaping, we had to make our own mods. And the only place you could buy juice in town was a place called Sin City Vapors, and all they had was little frosted bottles with black labels and red writing on it. That was it.
And keep it 100 probably.
Yeah.
No, Keep It 100 was a newer one. Those guys, Steve doesn't realize they're out of New Jersey.
Yeah.
I know that, William.
They're good guys. Well, they were. But yeah, when I started vaping, it was just plain frosted bottles with a black label and red printing on it. That was it.
1961.
Yeah, but you can suggest whatever you want to the government, but they will not listen.
Yeah, I agree.
They have their agenda, you know.
Yep.
They're set to do something. They will do it.
And every once in a while, when something doesn't interrupt their agenda, they'll give it to us to make us think that we have some kind of power.
Exactly.
But generally speaking, if anything we want goes against their agenda, it isn't going to happen.
Yeah.
Well, what kills me right now is when you see these like politicians talking like back to the people giving their statements and stuff, they almost just are so disinterested because they just don't give a shit. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know, man.
So this is a little off topic. How far are you from Ukraine? How far is
2 days?
2 days?
Drive. 2-day drive.
So I don't know if you know what's going on with us and like some Ukraine shit. Some people don't believe it's much, some do. But I was just curious on what countries outside of the United States think about all that. Do they even care?
Yeah. Everybody cares because it is bad publicity, you know. So
oh yeah, for you, yeah.
It is fucked up, but I mean, I don't know how it is in other European countries, but in Balkans, you know, we always find a way. No matter what you have to do, you do it, you know. So, I mean, prostitution is illegal. You can pick up a hooker like 10 meters away from my building. So,
damn.
I agree with Louis. And to a certain extent, the people that I've talked to in other countries through this industry, we're the laughing stock of the world.
Yeah.
We're the fucking jokers.
Yeah, but that is just because people don't. You have a different culture. You are raised differently. You know, you have different rules. I mean, I don't know how to explain this. Most Europeans view you through movies. You know.
Oh yeah,
that's true.
And that is fucked up. I mean.
And we do the same thing about other countries too, I think. You know?
Exactly.
Like Russians are all mobsters in our view because there's always Russian mobsters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Germans are evil.
Yeah.
That is actually truth. So.
There's something about hearing somebody with that Slavic accent threatening you that just chills you to your bones, chills you to your core.
Wait, are we talking about in general or just on vaping topics? So what you're asking? Are you asking like how it's viewed generally or vaping wise?
It is the same thing, you know.
Yeah. I
mean, who wants to find a way to vape will vape even if they ban it completely. It is fucked up for businesses and stuff like that. But people will always find a way to do what they want to do. So.
I think that's actually really true. I think if people really want to vape, they're going to find a way to.
I mean, it is fucked up. It is not how it's supposed to be. But I mean, we are all ruled by corrupt politicians. So
yep.
True.
I mean, you became politician if you don't want to work anymore. So if you are a lazy son of a bitch, you know.
Right. What is that? What are you saying?
Why would you?
What are you saying about? You know what my internet name or my vape review name is,
right? I know a guy whose internet name is Superman, but he can't fly.
Well, I was actually a politician in a past life, and I got out of politics because of what you're saying.
So you were a thief, a politician?
No. I tried to do good, and when I realized that people that I had looked up to and thought that they like were legit in it to help people, and I was managing campaigns. I did run for state treasurer, but when I realized that everybody, even the people that we think are good people, were only in it for themselves, I bowed out, which a lot of people told me that I shouldn't have, that if I was the one person that was actually doing it because I wanted the people to be represented, then I should have stayed in. But
it would change you, but changed you.
That's what I was worried about.
And now
no one is born like evil or corrupt or whatever, you know.
Well, we were laughing about that because one of my friends asked me why I didn't apply to be a cop out here, And that was exactly why. Kind of like the same thing you did, Eric. It was, I realized I'm not that much of a dick. I couldn't be a cop out here. Out here, the cops will shoot you while you're handcuffed. They don't care. And I didn't want to be a part of that. So I just went back to the medical field.
So
you could be a bad cop, you know.
Yeah,
I couldn't be a bad cop. I was a nice guy. I was the one who used to, you know, hang out at the park and just fucking, if I pulled a kid over and he had, you know, weed on him, if it wasn't a lot, get the hell out of here, drive safe, you know. If he had a lot of it, 9 times out of 10, I'd make him stomp it into the dirt in front of me and then tell him to get out of there. You know, I wasn't that guy. I don't want to arrest everybody.
If he was white, right?
Well, no, because I lived right above a town in New Jersey called Lakewood. And literally half of it was black and the other half of it was Hasidic Jew. It was the worst mixed town I've ever seen in my life.
I know, like, wait, what?
Bill.
That was racist.
That wasn't nice.
No, I don't mean it that way. I mean, black and Hasidic Jewish.
Yeah.
That's a weird
you're saying it wasn't very diverse. It was just the two, basically.
Yeah, it was literally the whole east side of the town was all Hasidic Jew, and the whole west side of the town was a black neighborhood. And they were right below my town. I was just north of them.
So Wendy has a question for you, Saša. She basically, I think, is asking, with the way things are going in back and forth, if you think that innovation, if it's going to impact innovation.
I don't think so. I mean, we did reach the point where there is not much you can do. You can improve on things, make things easier to use. I don't know, offer more choices in a single system. But as far as changing something drastically, that is, I think that this is it. You know, I mean, if there is possibility there will be like movement in for example, batteries. You know, make batteries smaller, and they could have more capacity or something like that. But as far as mods and artists goes, I don't know. I mean, there is room for improvement, but not for anything drastical, you know.
So yeah, improvement, not innovation.
No. Innovation is that's when that guy put 2 screws, one opposite, you know, one on the left side and one on the right side. That was it for innovation. I mean, people call innovation everything. You know, you have like weird air holes. That is innovation. You have like Viking channels placed differently. Innovation. That is not innovation. That is just, I don't know what it is. It is your vision of the system that is evolved to what it is. You know, I don't know how to explain it, but I think as far as innovation goes, this is it. I
agree with you. He said it's just design modification.
Yeah, exactly.
It's an adjustment. That's all, and I agree with that 100%.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It could get better. It could get smaller. It could get, I don't know. You can improve on flavor. You can improve on whatever. Things could look nicer than what they are now, cheaper. But, you know, as far as innovation goes, that is it. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but I would love to see something crazy.
I mean, do you think that based on that, then, do you think people should really get angry when something looks like something else because most things are a rendition of something else?
At this day and age, no. So like 3 or 4 years ago, yes. But that ship has sailed, so...
Yeah.
I mean, we used to, I don't know, I like some part of the design of some other model, you know. And I sent him a message and asked him, mate, can I use your that part of your design in my ATI or mod or whatever. And they would usually, 99% of the time they would say yes. That is the right thing to do things, But if you take something without asking, that is, I don't know, that is fucked up. But it is not something anyone should get upset over,
I agree with Louis. Louis said, ask the modder first. I see that a lot where things start to look alike. That's why I was looking at like some little side-by-side mods, and I like them, but they all pretty much look alike. They just have different body shapes. But I mean, I think that's where the innovation is coming from, any innovation. But I think honestly, like Saša said earlier, I think innovation is a word that is way overused. Everybody slaps that word out every time they change one little tidbit. You change from, Phillips head screws to hex head screws, and it's innovative. No, I don't believe. I don't believe in that. I think there's no true innovation out there anymore. Not for mods, and not even really for RDAs that much. I think Saša has innovation as far as what did you call it? The Theatro? I think that's innovative, how you did the clamping, the closing, where you can close it off and access your deck. I think that's innovative.
It is not innovative. It is just the adjustment of the already existing system, So we didn't do. You have to test everything because all the parts have to work together, So you have to test it. You have to do crazy. I know you have to put it through its paces, but and change things accordingly. But that is not innovation. That is just upgrading, or whatever people will think of it. I think it is upgrading on the already existing system.
No, I agree with what you're saying. I understand. You're very humble about it, and I truly believe that. But I think it's when you completely change the closing system on it and the way to access the deck, I believe that's innovation, because that's completely different, and there's nothing else out there like that. That's why I would see that as innovation.
Yeah, I don't know if there is anything else like that, but could be, maybe. I mean, there is stuff out there that even if we spend 24/7 online, we would need like 3 months to get, to see everything,
Yeah,
but
and Louis right. He put on there, the velocity deck. That was innovation. That changed the whole fucking RDA game for everyone when they came out. That was huge.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm a friend with Dino. Dino is awesome, and what happened to him with the design and how people ignored the fact that he designed it and used it as they wished. So that was terrible, I don't know what, but it is fucked up,
Yeah.
And what happened later, he didn't make much money on it. So it was really, really fucked up, and everyone used
that design was everywhere after that first RDA came out. That design went crazy everywhere.
Which RDA?
The Eden mods, the first Velocity deck.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was not Eden mods. It was what was it named? Guy behind it is Dino Ferrari. He's from New York, I think, or New Jersey. I'm not sure.
Robert Reagan, you mistake me. I wasn't talking about being able to remove it without leaking juice. What I was saying is that there's no threads. That was what I was talking about. It's a different closure.
Marco said Saša having kids, that would be innovative.
And that's how you have kids. You do that.
No. I just buy another puppy, and that is he has kids and he has no time for anything, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that one.
That's peasants for you, man.
I mean, I like kids, but other people kids, you know, that are not my responsibility 24/7.
I get that. I don't have kids yet, so.
What kind of dog you gonna get, Saša?
Yeah. Sorry?
What kind of dog you gonna get if you get another puppy?
Oh, American Bulldog again. I love bulldogs, but English ones are fucked up, so that breed is destroyed. So, but American Bulldogs are awesome.
I don't know. The one dog I want is on your side of the pond. I want a Caucasian mountain dog.
Caucasian, of course.
Of course. Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Emphasis on the Caucasian.
No, they're from the Caucasus Mountains. Idiot.
Google Czech wolf dog.
Really?
Yeah, that is the most awesome dog ever. And
because I was going to get an Irish wolfhound, but the guy wanted $6,000 for it. I was like, oh hell no.
Jesus.
Google Czech wolfhound.
Czech wolfhound?
They are insane dogs.
Can you put a picture of it up? Can you put a picture of it up, the dog? Also, someone asked if they missed Savage Bill.
No, I did not do. Oh, Czech wolfhound.
Yeah.
Oh, they're pretty.
And they are awesome. That is the strongest animal. I mean, strongest dog on the planet.
That is a beautiful animal.
Yep.
And they got a decent life expectancy for their size.
Yep.
I like Huskies too. Louis said he's happy with the Husky. Huskies are pretty cool too, though.
Yeah. They are a little gay, but...
Well, that makes sense. Yeah, that dog looks like a goddamn wolf, man.
Hell yeah, I'd do that. I'd get a dog like that.
You would do that?
I don't know. Coming from someone whose catchphrase is "Let's do this." All right.
I draw the line at dogs. Okay, sheep on the table, dogs off the table.
No, they're pretty dogs. I would definitely do one. I would definitely get a dog like that.
It's an awesome breed. Hard to find even in Europe, you know.
Yeah, it looks like a straight up wolf.
Yeah, it is partially wolf, you know.
Yeah, I see all these guys that are on the thing. Guys, look up Caucasian mountain dog. Those things are fucking huge. They're like the size of a small bear.
That's what you wanted, Bill? You want a bear-sized dog?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I get it. I understand that.
No, you know what? What people don't understand is most breeds of dogs are one-person-owned dogs. But certain breeds of dogs are family dogs. Like Rottweilers will take orders from anyone in the family unit. You know, and then there's dogs like
Bill,
my Westie. She's a one-person order. She'll only listen to my wife. I give her an order and she basically looks at me and goes, "Fuck you," and walks away. You know,
Bro,
Louis just sent me a message and he says that he thought that this was a vape show.
You should know by now this show is all over the fucking place. It's the ADD show.
We're reviewing dogs at the moment. Nah, that shit looks like those Chinese dogs, those big ass ones that look like lions.
Oh, that is the Tibetan Mastiff.
Yeah. Those things, man. They got those things are fucking crazy too.
They are not really that huge. That is like people take pictures from weird angles to make the dog look bigger, you know.
Yeah, they're not really that big.
No, because they always look like they're fucking like as big as a goddamn car, man.
No, they are huge, but not that huge. My neighbor has one, so
Your neighbor has one?
Yeah, it is like she's walking a cow, you know. She's small and the dog is big, so. But he is like a puppy, you know, 7 years old and still like a puppy.
It doesn't try to rip your arm off?
Nope. He just licks you and that is it. Not in the way that you would like, but...
Yeah. Well.
Louis all over it.
Huh?
Louis. Now he's leaving.
Yeah, I think we hurt Louis' feelings tonight.
Really?
I think we really put him in a dark place.
I think he lost a dog and we depressed him.
Yeah. What's that face for, Eric?
Uh-oh.
Well,
Eric's thinking.
Is there anything else you want to talk about as far as what you're coming out with, or is everything else just secret?
I don't know. We tried to we had a pod design for like 2 years, but someone else made it because I shared a lot. I asked people what they think, you know. So that is gone, and but Teatro is for now the main focus, you know. We will make something in collaboration with one reviewer, but I cannot tell which one.
Can you?
It is easy to guess, but I mean, I can. I won't say it.
Rip Tripper.
Vaping politician.
I was thinking he was going to do mine. Well, yours is an RTA, right, Eric?
No. Well, I have an RTA that I've designed too. I taught myself CAD.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Not like Stan, who had to go to school. That's right, Stan. I'm throwing shots.
Oh shit.
And I mean, without one, only me. I will do a project with Marco, and like we will make a mod, but skunk mod, but full engraved Elrin with RAM chip from Limelight. And cool. it will be cheap for what it is, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it will be like it is not a social project, but almost, you know, just something we want to put out there.
I'm laughing because Marco put in there Jay Hayes. I had talked to somebody from Vicious Ant, and they were like, literally, we were talking about doing my RDA by Vicious Ant, and they turned around and they told me, they were like, "You're not going to be like Jay Hayes, are you?" And I was like, "What's that supposed to mean?" And they were like, "We had a lot of problems with him." I was like, I have nothing to say on that matter. I was like, I'm staying out of it. I am not going to stick my toes in that at all.
Yeah, I followed that debacle, but I don't know. I don't know where.
I didn't even follow it, so that's why she asked me, and I was like, I am not making any opinions about any reviewer. I can only talk about myself.
Look, I think he just likes to get his shit right. I don't blame him.
No, I agree. That's why I said I'm not going to. I was trying to talk to them about doing my RDA, and they were all about it. And when they mentioned Jay, I kind of took a step back because I'm not going to side with them just to get them to make my RDA and make an enemy of Jay.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to side with Jay and make an enemy of them. So I said, you know what? I have no opinions on that matter. I don't know what happened. I didn't see what happened. I don't want to talk about it.
Same.
One time I had a hangnail. Just saying. You know what I mean?
Tell your wife to stop stepping back with her hooves on the tip of your foot, and you won't get hangnails.
Bill used to hang people for fun.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Don't tell my secrets.
He was wearing a hood.
Like this
I
one?
don't hang people. I garrot people.
Basically.
Wait, are you gonna be? Is it Todd? Is it Todd? Is that the other reviewer, man?
I'm not saying.
Ooh, that is Todd.
It's definitely Todd, man.
Yeah,
I hope so. I
Yeah,
hope so because that'd be a good collab.
Yeah,
I'd like to see that.
Todd is not doing collabs. Ask him.
Every time I ask him to come on the show, he ducks me. So I get it, man. You know what I mean? He just ducks me every time. Man.
He doesn't.
He knows we're gonna ask.
He doesn't do anything. He don't want to jeopardize his credibility. You know. I mean, not with your show, but in general.
Hey, is it gonna be Mike?
he meant with the show.
Is it gonna be Mike Vapes? Because he's made an item with every other vape company but yours.
Who?
Mike Vapes.
I don't know who that is.
Really? I think he's being serious. I don't think he's joking.
No, for real. No, I don't know who that is.
He's got like 300,000 subscribers.
Probably reviews just Chinese stuff. So
yeah, basically, yeah.
I'm not interested
and stuff like that.
He occasionally he does Vicious Ant stuff sometimes, but he doesn't do a lot of high end stuff. No.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I probably know who he is, but I would have to see his picture or something.
I think if you've seen his picture, you might know who he is.
Yeah.
Are you gonna? Oh wait, never mind. I was gonna say Raphael, but he already does the same thing basically you do, but at a different company.
Yeah.
I wonder if Todd will ever make an RDA. I feel like he could make a dope RDA. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't? I don't think he was asking you. What made you feel obligated to answer that?
I would like to see because Tony and I were originally talking about my design, but Steven at Vandy Vape doesn't want to make a high end RDA. He likes his mass produced stuff.
Yeah, like all Chinese companies, it's I mean, realistically, if you look, I mean, we will all go. I mean, not all of us, but most of us will go out of business. That is a given, you know. But if we have to move our production in China, every one of us will move to China eventually. You know.
Yeah.
That it is impossible to. I mean, if you want food on the table, you will have to make that move, you know.
See, yeah, I've gotten to the point where I talked to people and I told them, you can do my RDA, keep all the money, just put my fucking name on the box. I just want the credit for designing. That's all.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm almost positive, you know, because like in end of 2012, I opened a Vaporwall, which was like a modding forum, you know.
So I remember.
We basically built it for ourselves, but people didn't have a place to sell, so we let everyone in. There was like 60 modders in there, and only one still standing are Sturm, Lukasz Poborski, you know, the guy that lifts weights from Poland. He makes
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, he looks like that.
Yeah.
Lukasz, his forum name was Sturm, and like Aniki from Animods. You know that guy.
Yeah.
That is it. I mean, 60 something modders, they are all gone. Because if you don't have how do you say it in English? Like a cushion to fall to, you know? If you don't have a
backup plan, yeah.
You are fucked, and 99% of the people do this just, you know, you make money, you spend it on stupid shit. They are not investing, you know. So people like that, if they don't adjust and move to China, because that is the only possibility they will have, they will go under, you know.
See, I have a design that I've been working on, but I don't even know who I could trust to show it to, man. And where
Nobody.
Yeah, I didn't show mine to anybody. The only person I showed it to was Tony B, because back when I did mine, I only had 300 subs, and Tony was someone with a lot of subs that I did kind of trust at the time. I did meet him in person once at that point, and I wanted someone who was bigger to have the design in case the company I was talking to just stole it.
Yep, that's why I showed Tony my design.
Well, recently I was talking to a company on my design, and they were being really sketchy about it. They wanted me to just show it to them
without an NDA.
Yeah, and they kept asking. They were like, "You should just show it. You can trust us." And they kept saying all this weird shit.
Who is it? You guys made me tell who fucked me, so I want to know.
Yeah, hold on. It's a company that's not very big, and I feel like it's go for Vape Tech.
See, the funny thing is, like, I had talked to Valiant Mods, and John G said to me, he goes, yeah, we can do something. He goes, I have an RDA coming out right now. He goes, let me concentrate on that. He goes, I'll send you out some NDAs. We'll get everything signed up, and then we'll start discussing designs. He was straight up with that he wanted to go straight for the NDAs right away.
But I also, I don't know if I want to go that way of just talking to a Chinese company either, though, man. I mean, not like I don't have a bunch of fucking options, but that would probably be my last one.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I were you, I would go for it, but I mean, it will be cheaper, and if you pay enough, they will do exactly what you say, you know.
You mean if they're trustworthy, you mean? They'll
they are all trustworthy, you know. I mean, all vaping companies in general tend to steal shit from people, but if you sign the contract, like you know, so it's like this: if you going to work with China, make sure the company is based in Hong Kong.
Why is that?
So with Chinese company, I mean, Hong Kong is China, but it is not China.
Yeah.
Stay away from Shenzhen.
It is just across the river, but yes, stay away from Shenzhen. I mean, the headquarters, if headquarters are in Hong Kong, you sign the contract and you're safe.
So they actually hold the contract, huh?
Yeah. But you have to be careful if they are from mainland China, then I don't know what you there is no way you can't do anything to them, you know.
True.
And they know it. So the same way the guys in Hong Kong know if they fuck with you you're able to put, you know, to take their asses to court and get their satisfaction.
That's a good piece of advice, man. No one's ever said that to me.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I read a lot,
So does Steve. He reads a lot about how to fuck sheep properly.
Yep, and a lot of comic books, picture books, pop-up books. Pop-up books are probably my favorite, really. And the ones that when you open them, they start singing. Those are probably my favorite books to read.
Sheep Girl magazine. Don't forget that one.
Yeah.
Welsh Times.
Yeah.
What is it?
What?
I didn't hear that.
Good.
Sheepstein?
Welsh Times.
Oh, yeah. That's speaking up my alley, right up my language, man. Well, I think that being said, I think that that's it for the night. You know what I'm saying?
So I can go walk my dog.
Yeah. I gotta go walk my sheep.
It's 7:34.
Yeah, actually,
It is 4:34 in the morning. So
7:34.
10:34.
7:34.
4:34.
Steve, you are a bad man.
All right, I'm just gonna mute myself.
Why did he mute? What the fuck was the point of that?
That way you can't hear me. You know what I'm saying?
What were you gonna say?
I don't know, man. My brain isn't working. This room's fucking hot, and my face hurts, and my brain hurts. You know
Your face hurts.
Yeah.
From all that goat fucking?
Well, sheep, get it right. Goats are a little bit, or they're a little wiry. You know what I'm saying? They're a little bit. They don't play well.
Is it? Do you still call it 69 when you do it with a sheep?
96.
96. Okay.
77. Really.
Do you get fur in your mouth?
Wool. Wool. I get
like
wool.
sucking on a sweater.
It's funny after 100 years.
That's the first funny thing you've said all fucking day.
yeah, he was kind of depressing the whole time.
Oh.
Now you know what we go through, man.
Yeah.
Just for an hour.
Well, shit. Fuck what we go through. Imagine Bill's life.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I meant poor Bill's wife.
Do you think Bill gets off here and just hates us?
Probably.
Not at all.
He fucks with us right back. What are you talking about?
Hey, listen, there's one thing you guys don't know, and that is Thursday, my wife goes in for new boobies. I'm happy. I'm a very happy camper.
You said new booties? Oh, yeah. Can I get some?
Well, my girlfriend's already a 36 double D, so I'm happy.
Don't be hating. My wife only has 2 boobies. Yours has 6. Okay, chill out.
Yeah, Steve. He's like, I'll lick them nipples, all 6 of them.
All 6 of them. Just like this. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, so does if you do have kids, will that be breastfeeding?
It's called a litter. It's called a litter, right? It's a litter, right? You know me?
Are we still on the air?
Yeah. Oh, we certainly are. We haven't said goodbye yet. Nobody said sign
I need
outs.
to fucking gavel in this bitch.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You all right, Bill? You have a stroke? Old age?
No, I'm like. All right.
So, Mr. Delboy, would you like to start out the outro? Sorry. Got a little bit off track there.
What the fuck is outro?
Tell us what's going on and what you got coming up and where they can.
It's a quick summary of where people can find you, what you got going on. Sometimes you say thank you to the chat and to the hosts, that kind of shit.
Okay. So fuck you, hosts and chat, and
you got it.
You will
get the link. You will get the link to buy the Ati, and don't contact me at all. So
even if we drop the inserts down the drain,
especially if you drop the inserts down the drain.
Fuck.
I mean, you can
order the Ati, just make sure you pay on time, or he comes to your house.
It's a good laugh, so. Okay, if you do something stupid, you can contact me.
Okay. Yes, I'm saved.
Bill will be contacting you, that's for sure.
Yep.
Every day.
I did. No, I gave him some space. I'd wait a little bit.
Oh my god.
I dropped an RDA in a blender and it blew up. That's what's going to happen next, man. You know what I'm saying?
I accidentally gave it away. I need another one.
Yeah, I had few of those.
Really?
Similar situations. Oh fuck. I even sent one guy we used to make what was it called? It was our first mini Genesis. I mean, and the guy so it had like instead of positive and negative, screws, it had like 2 silver wires, like a fat silver wires. And the guy cut the wires when he was trying to cut the coil wire. He cut the positive and negative. And he was like, I'm 80 years old, I can't see, and I just sent him a new article.
Oh, that was nice of you.
No, it was.
It's hard to understand. Did you just say you're sending one of those new addies to each of us?
Right. Yeah, of course. No problem. You can contact me at,
fuck you at fuckyou.com.
Yeah. You can contact me at Marco's place at Visionary Mods. Just send him a message and he will sort you out.
Hold on. Let me get a pen so I can write that down. Where is that?
It's Marcos at Visionary Mods.
Okay, I got you.
Visionary Mods.
He makes some nice mods. He really does.
This one is by far my favorite,
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, it's nice looking, man.
Yeah. And he charges for everything, so he can also go fuck himself. I mean, I deserve gifts,
Yeah, I get it. Everybody deserves gifts, really.
Oh, I did have one question that we didn't get to ask, but I guess we'll wait till next time. If there is next time?
No, you can just ask it, man.
Well, I was curious who likes music because you had the jazz and.
Oh, both of us. We are both. I mean, the pub we go to is called Jazz Cafe, so.
Oh.
That was. That was. I mean, I'm more of like. Old school rap,
Me too.
Guys, so
I'll have to send you my music link.
Yeah,
I'm actually good, so there's that.
He tells everybody that.
I am actually good. Sometimes I freestyle on the live stream.
Yeah, if I don't like the beat, I don't like the song. So
yeah, I get that.
No, that's true. You gotta like the beat, man.
Yeah.
You could have you don't think lyrics matter though? What if the lyrics and stuff are good?
No. It's all about the beat. If it's got to have a good beat.
Bill, shut up! You can't even spell hip hop.
Yeah, I can spell it SHIT. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Get rid of Bill. Out of here.
Just like I can spell Def Leppard DEAF. Just kidding.
Def Leppard.
I can spell it in Croatian.
I like old school hip hop, but you don't model after Grandmaster Flash and people like that. So
no. I mean, they were okay for the time, But
yes,
like
Tupac,
late 80s and 90s. That is it.
Oh yeah,
Snoop Dogg.
And yeah, not so much. I mean, when Dre released the Chronic album, that was it for me.
Yeah.
That's like everything that come after that is it was like.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of Biggie. I liked Biggie. I could listen to his stuff all the time, but
I like Tupac more than Biggie.
Yeah,
me too.
I like Two Life Crew and stuff like that because I don't know
I like Two Live Crew.
My favorite's Vanilla Ice, really. Him and
is it because he's your doppelganger?
Yes, him and Will Smith. Welcome to Miami. That's probably my favorite.
Actually, come on. I think Will Smith is underrated. I feel like he had a couple songs that were really good.
I mean, Jazz
he did.
Cool.
He did, but he was the triple threat.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. That song he did. Just the two of us. When I first had my son, I listened to that song so much because I was a single dad. Yeah.
And you are sensitive like that.
I am actually a crybaby bitch. My girlfriend will tell you. Like on my birthday, somebody will write a card and like I'll be reading my son's little message to me. It'll say, "Hey Dad," and I start crying just by, "Oh my God, he wrote it with his hand." Yeah.
And underneath it says, "Hey Dad, can I borrow $20?"
The way I raised my son, my mantra is a real man can cry during a chick flick and beat the shit out of whoever makes fun of him for it. That's my mantra.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, when it comes to kids, that's completely different. You start crying watching The Notebook by yourself, I got an issue.
Yeah, I can't even watch that some of the movies they make, you know.
I don't actually cry. I don't watch chick flicks, but I've cried at movies. Like Big Daddy made me cry, that movie, because I didn't have a dad. So when he was
Rudy
made me cry too.
You can have my dad. My dad is an asshole. So,
dude, you want to see a movie?
You would be really happy with him.
Is Bill your dad?
He looks like him, but if he had a little darker hair and
if Bill was a little bit younger,
yeah, and twice as large.
Bill don't need to be younger. Bill's still buff as hell. Look at this shit. Still rocking.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, for real? How old are you, Bill?
49.
I'm 49.
Oh.
What?
97.
No,
49.
49. I knew that.
I'm 43.
I'm 31.
So no one is that young. I mean, after 25.
It's all downhill.
Steve's 19.
Steve's still shitting yellow.
What can I say, man?
I'm farting dust and pissing rust.
Yep.
It's all good.
I'm farting dust and yellow at the same time. I'm kind of in the middle there.
He shoots yellow dust like a fire extinguisher.
Sounds like you guys need to go to the nearest Med Express. If you ask me, you know.
What the fuck's Med Express?
Maybe
an urgent care on the East Coast.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, here we don't really have hospitals. We just have these things like your neighbor, you know what I mean, and they just fix you up. You know
Talking about
or the veterinarian.
Yeah, mostly veterinarian, but none of them have degrees. They just have like this piece of paper and with crayon it says doctor. You know what I mean? It's
in Balkans, you just get rakia for everything.
What is
it? It is like our moonshine, you know.
Oh, okay, sure.
Oh yeah.
So if you fall down and scratch your knee, you get rakia on it. If you broke your hand, there is some rakia. I know. If you need anesthesia, there is rakia.
Do you drink it or rub it on the wound?
You do both. So
yep, like an antiseptic.
Either way, you're good. You know.
Yeah. Burns like hell, but it's good.
You can drink it too, huh?
What?
You can drink it too?
Yeah, I have a video on my Facebook profile of Gisette, you know.
Yeah.
Gigi.
Yeah.
I mean, Greek guys, like, they are like 2 meters and 120 kilos, all giants, you know. They were like crying after one zip, you know.
Is that strong or what?
Yeah, it is like the one we had, like it was. So there is a custom. When you get a kid, you bury the bottle of or canister of rakia in the ground, and you left it there for like 20 years or something, you know. And when he gets married, then you take it out, and that is what people drink at the wedding, you know, like for toasts.
So that fermented for 20 years? Woo!
Yeah, it is like, normally it is like transparent, like vodka. But the steeped one is, I don't know, it is like dark yellow color. And
so it's like almost like a grain alcohol.
Yeah, I mean, it is 60, 70, 80, it doesn't, there is no rules, you know. But Gigi, so Gisette, she's like a little, I mean, she's half of my size, you know. She had like 3 giant zips. I mean, I didn't see that, and nothing. She didn't even shake, you know, nothing. I videotaped everything.
Yeah, Gigi's a bit of a beast. She is.
Yeah, she said, she was just like, it is good. Okay.
So that does sound like moonshine.
Yeah.
Not many people can drink that without that shudder.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, only difference is, you can make rakia from like plum or corn or pear, you know.
You
basically from everything, you know.
Nice.
It just depends on the region. Greeks also drink rakia. That is I mean, they are also, how do you say? They it is in their heritage, you know.
Something that they pass in their generation from generation.
Yeah. The guy from the Dean. What is the name of his? He made the RDA and the liquids. He makes liquids. Oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
Dean Hoskins.
Oh yeah. I know Dean.
In Paris, he's Greek, you know.
Yeah.
So when he saw, we brought like 5 or 6 liters of rakia, and every night he drink the half-liter bottle.
Half liter?
Yeah, we were drinking beer, and he had his bottle of rakia. And
how did he do it? Just like that?
He was, I mean, insane. He can take his liquor, you know.
Yeah, I can't. I'm a lightweight. I won't even pretend that I can handle my liquor.
Yeah, I can drink beer for, I don't know.
Yeah, beer I can do forever, but
hard liquor, nope.
Yeah, same.
You know what you need to do is you need to come out to the Vegas show.
I would, but first of all, it is I have to fly, and I don't fly, so.
Boat?
If there is like steamboat to Vegas, I would.
You have to leave like 2 weeks in advance.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have time, so
yeah,
that is not the problem. But I don't fly, so. And I mean, if I go to States, I don't think I would ever leave. You know, there is too much choices over there.
That's true. I mean, I don't really, I don't know.
Yeah, you guys don't appreciate it because you live there, you know. So, but everyone from Europe or from Balkans or from Russia or when they go to the States, they are all full of impressions, you know. And there is no. I mean, first of all, prices. Your prices are like half of ours. We get like you buy, I don't know what example would I mean everything is cheaper. It's cheaper, and you have 1,000 more options for everything, you know.
Okay, so I just looked up rakia, and it's actually available at an international liquor store here in town.
Yeah, that is probably
It's made out of pears here.
Yeah, it is probably the mass-produced one, so it is okay, yeah. But that is not strong enough.
You know what? I'll buy it just to try it. I'm one of those people.
Yeah,
I prefer my bourbons and some scotches, but I'll try it.
No, this is like for when you want to get poisoning or something like that. It's not made for enjoyment.
Sounds like some mafia stuff, man.
They drink whiskey, or our mafias are pretty much our government, so
same here.
We don't get normal mafia.
Hey, I don't mean to cut you guys off, but my computer's about to shut off.
Okay, say your goodbyes then. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
It was real.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.